Okay. Alright, I am late today. And, yeah, my alarm didn't ring. I don't know why. It didn't. I know I got a phone call that woke me up at some time, and that might have been around the time the alarm was supposed to ring or something. I'm not sure. I was tired. But hey Cassie, wow, found my stream immediately. Alright, paste here. Hold on, we gotta talk a little bit. So obviously, I did find the time to get all of this ore processed. So all the ore is ready, and we can just play with it. Okay, there we go. Now I need to do this so I can see chat. But, wow, hey there. Oh, a whole bunch of people are here. Cool. Okay. Right. So, Nico's still trying to log in. Alright, we got all of the ores processed. And what a process it was. Now I'm going to grab all of this. And shove it in there, and that, well, wasn't able to squeeze out anymore. Well, that's fine. So, with that, we have 800 of each, basically. Basically, that's what we got. 800 of each flavor. We're out of uranium. Not that it really matters. We actually are kind of low on iron and stone. Oddly. Not that I'm sure that those matter a whole bunch. When Nico arrives, we'll make a couple choices. But yeah. Oh, hey, you're here. Oh, okay, he's already here. Yeah, okay, wow. Alright, Nico, we have to make decisions. It is decide time. Why is Marvin up here? Why is Marvin up here? Did I leave him parked up here? Oops. Oh well. Alright, so, do we want to try to, find the rocket silo location on this nice safe world where our frame rates look really good because there's no enemies? I think the rocket silo will probably be on this island. Oh my gosh, he's already building it. Well, okay then. I guess that answers that question. He's already done it. The other option would be to go to another world where we can do questing. So it's on a little island up here, huh? And how's this work? It looks like a mining thing. It's sucking rock out of the ground. We have to continually pull the rocks out? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, we were kind of low on rock. Here. We've already got a rock silo. We just need to do this. Okay. Well, anyway, I guess that answers that. We're digging. Cool. I would have kind of liked to see how it looked when we identified the location, but this is fine. Products finished. 439. Oh my gosh. I might have to bring some rocks back. Ah, you stopped it at 80%. I see. I see. Hey there, Dravard. Wings. Everybody's here. I'm sorry you guys were all waiting. I guess when it hits 500 it'll be done with this stage. I guess I was worried over nothing. There it is. Rocket silo 2 of 3. It's thirsty. Huh. Okay. Let me get these rocks out of here, and then I'll help put that all together. Just rear red. I could hit the stabilizers, but then something might fly off in a weird direction, and I wouldn't like that. Alright. So, what are we going to do with all of our crushed stuff other than launch the rockets? We've already got that part done. This is a long freaking walk. Oh well. Free stone. Oh, I guess no more will fit in there. I'll just dump them in this one. It's fine. It's part of the logistics network. Our logistics network is so sloppy. With a madman like me just dumping crap in boxes sometimes. Let the bots sort it out. The bots have job security. Well, we still have to do a few quests, so I expect tomorrow will still be the last bits of Factorio. So we got to find our home world. That may or may not be the same as the other quests. I actually kind of suspect it'll be something special, but maybe it'll just be the same. Who knows? Can't know until we do it. Alright, let me see. It needed steel, and it needed, it needed iron sticks? I mean, I can make iron sticks. That's not a problem. I like to imagine that my guy just does it with his bare hands. He just takes a thing of iron and just rolls it with his hand. Alright, let's see. Oh dear, this is gonna take a while. Wow, building the rocket silo is an ordeal. Ah. How is this slowly filling up with resources like this? Oh, okay. That was just Nico pouring in sticks as he makes them, I think. Okay. I don't know what's going on. It's slowly filling up with resources. How's he doing that? Man, we're not even allowed to stick any mods in it to speed it up. Well, I guess, oh! It's the warp linked chest! Ah, clever. Yeah, I have 4 of those. Okay, alright. Oh, it's still producing stone. Oh, it's still producing stone. Well, alright then. Hold on, I have to do something about this annoying spitting fish. Yeah. Take that, fish. This is our planet now. A new bug-type rocket ship from Lex. I actually remember that show exists. Yeah, it was very strange. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. We're all sci-fi nerds here. Of course we've all seen Lex. I've been dicking around reading a little bit of manhwa lately. Manhwa, manga, just assorted stuff. I haven't found any that I really like, but so they just keep ruining them. Like, yeah, if I badmouth a bunch of them, the fans are gonna break out the torches and pitchforks. But I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. They keep ruining good concepts. It's annoying. There was this one I was starting, and it started out pretty cool. Summary of this thing, sort of, briefly here. So there's this guy, and the backstory is his girl wanted to be an adventurer like a father, his childhood friend, he's in love, infatuated with this girl, so he goes to the same college she goes to be an adventurer. Well, he was top of the class with her at first, but he never had the same motivation that she did, and then he hit some kind of magical handicap that it was just like a hard wall he couldn't get over. And so he fell further and further behind in all of his classes and stuff, and ended up he's on like the verge of being expelled. And people make fun of him. And she broke up with him and started going out with his other friend, and he's just completely crushed. So he's just training. He's been training harder and harder and harder to try to keep up, and he's just going out in the woods and training like really freaking hard. And this old lady finds him, this old retired adventurer, and just sees his eyes, see how broken he is, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna teach him my techniques then. And trains him in her techniques, but he doesn't have, because he has like very little magic and ki and shit. Yeah, it was a manhwa, it was a Korean one, I think. I think there might have been a light novel or something for it too, I'm not sure. But anyway, now how they ruin it. He doesn't have the ki and magic to do it, but he can do like she focused on getting as much as he could out, and he can do like one death blow, and then he's expent. And he manages to meet some adventurers that are also in the same school that are being nice to him, and there's a whole dynamic forming where they think he's kind of cool, and they don't get why he's disliked, and anyway, it looks like the girl that left him might, and there's this whole thing going on, and then they just kind of completely ruin it. Because he goes out in the woods one day, and wanders about a bit, feeling depressed, and he runs into a dragon. Okay, alright. Well, dragons are supposedly legendary. No, this isn't just any dragon. This is Tiamat, who apparently ate all the other dragons to become super powerful and is the most powerfulest dragon ever. Oh, okay, well he's fucked then. And the old super adventurer lady is fighting and telling him to run away and she's gonna lose. There's no way she can win. What's going on? And then he unseals his power and breaks the chains and has this big epic... What are you doing, manga? This is not the story you were telling. What are you doing? And he kills the dragon! The most epicest dragon ever. The first person to kill a dragon in hundreds of years. Oh, if you kill a dragon, you get its power and becomes... Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know what happened to this story, but this was not the story I was reading. Alright. Well, let's try a different one. Let's see. Looks like we ran out of cement. Let me go see. Our cement production was always really slow. Yeah. I'll rant about another one. This rocket building process is apparently going to take a while. Hopefully launching the rockets won't be quite such an ordeal. No. It had an interesting premise. Things were interesting. And then it just became another... Oh shit. We have a problem. We ran out of cement and we have no iron ore to make more cement with. We might have to ditch this silo and build another one. We have no way to make cement. Oh. Crap. What percent is it complete? I'm scrounging right now. I don't think we have any cement. I don't think we have any cement. Shit. Yeah, no, I guess we gotta go. I don't suppose we can get any of our resources back? Oh. Alright, we want a normal world, I think. Although I'm kind of curious to explore some of the others. Damn, we were close, too. Oh, what the hell? We'll ask for mixed ores. We probably won't get it. Any decent planet that doesn't have too high of a biter proportion will work with. I don't know, why not? It was just an interesting one. Oh! I got some of the resources. Wait, I don't think I actually picked it up. I think it just ceased to exist. No, I have it. No, I still have it. Rocket Silos Construction Site, Stage 1 of 6. Alright, well, whatever. I guess we have to just start over. Yeah. Oh, Mixed Ores is as good as any to me, and I just think it's kind of a fun place. We'll probably end up with a different world. Ah. Once we get the thing starting again, I'll rant about more stories that find ways to mess themselves up. I actually tend to prefer the ones where it's a lady that went back in time and into a story or something. Like, sometimes they're garbage, but sometimes they're good. Okay, this world will do. Go ahead and ask Marvin to locate the thing, I guess. Yeah, no, this world's fine. This world will do. Yeah. Those tend to, I don't know. A lot of the ones where the main character just becomes the most powerfulest thing ever. I don't even mind the power fantasy, but I think I've just read too many of them at this point. Let's see. We have enough that I think we could get away with another research. What do we want to research? The warp nuke. Gigafloors? What we really want is the modules. But that costs quite a bit. I guess we should just wait till we've saved up for the modules. Sure wouldn't mind flying speed. Oh, he did? Okay, where is it? Hey Marvin, where'd you see it? Crap, I don't know where it is. You know where it is. Okay, he's got it like that. I see. Made it a point of interest. So, mixed ores. No. If we had gotten it, this wouldn't be a patch of iron. This would be a patch of everything. Spirit Farmer. Oh, why don't you go ahead and tell us about that one? I don't know that one. But I might be interested in it. Alright, I'm gonna start by going ahead and getting some iron flowing. I'm just gonna throw it into a box, though. Do I not have any? Oh. Ah, there's the problem. Yeah, I've started keeping that off. Very useful, but also very annoying. Okay. Wait, don't I have a blueprint for this? Yay, quest. Slice of life can be fun. I find the power fantasies that are comedies are usually my favorites. Like, obviously, One Punch Man is just a masterpiece. I can look up Spirit Farmer later. I might give it a go. Bots! Go forth! Okay, first of all, let's reverse things. Looks like I need to give power to those. I'm coming. Give me 1 second. I just got the raw iron flowing to here. Alright, let me... You found something. Oh, hey, you found a tank as well. Is that the spot over there? I'm coming. I'll give you the rocket silo. first season was the best. That's actually, I think I only saw the first season of it. Your individual life has been terminated is a very memorable line. Okay, there you go. You got the rocket silo in your inventory now. I am unable to perceive beauty. Sounds like a line from a edgy protagonist. It sounds like a line you'd hear in a story. All right, so actually, it makes me think of Raceland Majer. You're not secretly Raceland Majer, are you, Nico? Alright, so, right, the next, so another manga I sampled lately. This one is going to get an anime soon. So, minor spoilers for the premise of it, because it doesn't take them long to, lose what I liked about it, kind of. I mean, I'm still going to give it more of a chance, but there's a combination of a couple of things. It's one of the most popular wizards ever. It's from Dragonlance. He starts out as a neutral wizard, and eventually his plot arc, he becomes an evil wizard and puts the black robes on. Anyway, you have an adventuring party in the Dragonlance series with Tanis Half-Elven and the Kender, what's his name, and all these different characters. And they go on various fantasy adventures, fight draconians and stuff. And Raistlin was being taken care of by his brother because he needed help just living day to day. But he was a really powerful wizard, but relatively speaking. I mean, he was still low level at the start of the story, but, you know, he gets there. The thing is, though, he was cursed. And he sees, his eyes have like hourglass-shaped pupils, and he sees everything decaying and dying. Like, everything in life he looks at is just decaying and dying as he's seeing what will happen to it through time. And so he's just this really bitter, unhappy person. Nothing is beautiful. Everything is just rotting ugliness. And, I don't think he ever gets that cured. I think he just lives like that forever. But he did a lot for the story. If you took just a couple of characters out of Dragonlance, like, it would become intolerably generic and unpalatable. But just a few really interesting characters like him in the mix made the story. He was actually the basis of the... he's actually still showing up as the basis of characters like the wizard in Dragon's Crown. Yeah. Guys dying, getting reborn in their favorite fantasy, building a harem. Yeah, that's basically what the other manga is going to talk about is. Let me take some iron down for our cement mixers, and then I'll continue. So, let me see. This one's pointed that way? Okay, there we go. Alright, now you got a full chest full of the junk. And I'll just dump some in here where it'll stay nice and safe. So, guy dies of overwork, and there's this girl in a dungeon smashing slimes with a hammer, hoping for bean sprouts. She smashes a slime, and the drop is this guy. He's just there now. And it's actually, the dialogue was fairly funny. Like, it was a pretty good scene. The premise is when he goes up and he puts his hand on the thing to see his stats, every single stat is an F. And he's level 1 of 1. So there's no leveling up for him. He's just, everything is an F. And she's anyway, the girl's real nice to him and takes care of him and gives him some hot soup and explains how things work. In this world, like, everything is a drop from a monster. Like, there's no farming, there's no, like everything is monster drops. Even air and water, like, everything comes from them. Anyway, so then they go to the second page of the stats, and she's got really terrible drop rates. And on his second page, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I've never even seen stats this bad. This is, let's see, A, B, C, D, E, God, good grief, how, man." He's like, "Well, man, that's terrible." He looks up, and they're all S. Oh, that's S rank. That's really good. No, that's way past F. That's terrible. Have you ever seen S rank before? No, never heard of S rank before. So he has a terrible fight and barely manages to kill a slime and gets like a bunch of bean sprouts. It's not like he floods the corridors or anything, but it's at least, probably 10 times the size of what she got from the same slime. And he's like, "Oh, okay, alright, maybe I can do something here. Oh, my stats can't go up, but I can get stuff." Really good prizes by actually killing something. I'm like, okay, here we go. He has to struggle for every victory, but... And, early on, very, very early on, it's pretty cool. Like, he feels like he really needs to pay this girl back for all that she's done for him. And so, this man is a total workaholic. Like, that's what he is. He worked himself to death, and he's just immediately back to... Because the girl, she has no place to live. She's basically a homeless person living in the dungeon. Because her drop rates are so low that she can't earn any decent amount of money. She can barely feed herself. So he figures out how to ambush slimes and stuff, and all he's got is this bamboo spear she gave him. And so after some time, he goes and he finds her again, and he's able to rent a house. This really shitty, terrible house. And he's just like, "Yeah," and she's so impressed, and he gives her the key. And she's like, "Thank you for the soup." And she's like, "No, you can't, that's way too much for soup. I'll make you soup from now on." And so they're living together in this terrible house, and he's had blisters all over his hand that were like there's blood all up and down the spear. Like, this guy to the limit. That was basically the point where the story had the maximum potential. It was all downhill from there. Because the next thing they do is they introduce a dungeon that has no drops. So he goes in there and finds when he kills things, they drop stat-boosting items. The story later gets it right, where he kills something and it drops a gun, which is something that they don't have in this fantasy world. And I'm like, that's what it should have been! His power is that he gets cool shit! Running around with guns would have been exactly the kind of... that would have been the way to make him OP. No, don't just boost all of his stats to infinity because he can find stat-boosting items. That's dumb. And then they introduce a third character, and I just hate the bunny girl. She's just a bad character. She's just a bad character. I do not like her. Anyway, that's an anime that should be coming out, or maybe is coming out. I don't know. If you like the bunny girl, maybe you'll like it. I don't know. I can't speak for other people, but for me, man. I really feel like that one had potential at the start, though. I see you've been slaughtering all the bugs. Oh, you're bringing back the tank. Well, sure. Looks like the thing is on its next level of progress, but something's wrong. Something's not getting where it's supposed to. Let me just help you bring this thing back. I didn't see which way that went. Why didn't I see which way that went? Let me... Oh, doggone you, stupid bot. What are you doing out here? I better unplug the, plasma. Hold on, let me escort the bot back. Stupid droids! They just wander off to get themselves killed. Oh, you already unplugged the plasma. Okay. Well, I guess you're ahead of me then. Right, now my inventory's full of wood again. Huh, they broke another warp box. Warp Harvester East, platform size 5. Is that so? Alright, droid, get inside. Now, let me see if I can figure out what's ailing things. Is the concrete not getting out there, or... We have 1,000 concrete. Where's the warp chest that you placed? You know what? It doesn't matter. I can do it this way. Huh! Marvin can fix the droids! Marvin can fix the droids! Oh, how'd we never know that before? Huh. What are you missing? Oh, no water! Oh, well, okay, fine. It was thirsty. Okay. Alright, not a big deal. Easy fix. Alright, there we go. Cool. Okay. That way. Alright, I'm gonna escort the droid while I talk. I guess. I actually really liked, let me see. Let's go over some books I liked. Oh, hey, Nick already found it. Cool. Well, that was quick. So let me see. I really enjoyed the light novel series, the theme park one. What was its name? shit. It did have an anime, and the anime was a pretty good adaptation, too. Why are we low on power? What's going on with our accumulators? Hey Nico, something's wrong with our power. It's going down slowly. Might want to take a peek at that. I can't imagine... Is the silo just eating a ton of power? It must be the silo, right? But yeah, I can recommend the anime, but the manga, it had, or the light novels, I should say, went way further. It's by the same guy who did, I think he did Full Metal Panic, I think it was called. Why can't I think of the name of it? Anyway, the basic idea is there's a theme park where all the mascots aren't people with costumes. They're actual magical creatures, and this is just what they look like from their world. And they live off of happiness. Like joy, laughter, happiness is basically what they feed on. So they have to have the theme park going so that they can live. And that's just how theme parks all over the world are. Anyway, and this park is super rundown and terrible and just the worst. And the main character is a narcissist from hell who is tasked with fixing it. At gunpoint. So, anyway, it's a fun series. The mascots, like they're super child, you know, they're like all friendly and juggling and everything, and like as soon as they get backstage, they're like raunchy and they're smoking, and some of them are just total bastards. And it's great. I am completely not... So the name is completely eluding me. I can't believe this. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of light novels for it. And the last one was really, really good. Like, it really was setting up. And also, they have the greatest depiction of Mickey Mouse ever in one of them. Maki, they call him. Oh, he is fantastic. He's neurotic. He has a therapist. He's amazing. He's such an asshole. But anyway, yeah. Unfortunately, the author had been putting them out like every 6 months or something for years. I have no idea what happened. I can't find out what... Like, there's no information I could find on the internet. He just stopped writing. I don't know. It looks like none of his series are being made anymore. And it's been years. And I'm like, no, you can't leave your series like this. You have to give your big finale now. There's actually several series where the author just stops writing and leaves you hanging. Like, that's not even an uncommon thing. Over here, if a series is big enough, at least we'll give it to somebody else. At least we'll be like, oh shit, Robert Jordan is dead. Alright, well, the Wheel of Time has to be given to someone else then to finish it. It was over here somewhere, right? Oh, thanks. Thanks for fixing the bot up. Alright, what I need to do is I need to spend a moment triangulating. Okay, there it is. Hmm. Do you think we should gather anything while we're here? It looks like we're almost out of dark green uranium. We could totally mine some uranium or some rocks. Man, I wish there was a personal sniper defense. Maybe that would just be asking for too much, though. Where is it? It should be right on top of that platform by now. Oh, there it is. Bzzzt. Alright. Escort missions are still butt. Alright, I bring back the duckling to its nest. And then abandon it to be eaten by the hordes of bugs. As is standard operating procedure around here. Ah, okay. Cool. Turret. I guess I can dump some of this raw ore to be processed. I mean, why not? Oh, this floor actually ran out of copper on it. Crazy. Well, I suppose I can simply pull some of the copper sitting dead on the harvester floor up. I would be glad to get rid of all this copper. Oh. They don't like it being there, do they? Oh. Really? Game? Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. XCOM, that fantasy mod. We seem to have... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to reset. I'm probably gonna have to reset my whole computer. Generally, that's what happens when it breaks like this. Yeah, nope, there's no getting out of this. My computer is basically frozen up again. This mod, Warptorio, has done this many times. So, I'm going to restart the stream, and, I'm going to restart my whole PC. So we'll be back in, 5 minutes or less. Yeah. How unfortunate.